Oh, there we are. It took a while to get started then. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to my channel on a Wednesday night. Fingers crossed that nothing goes wrong. I think, like I told the guys in Doug's live last night, I am using a new computer, well, a different computer. I don't know if I'll be able to show you it or not. I don't think it'll reach that far up. No, it won't. It'll not reach that far up to the camera. But it's called a Nuke, N-U-C, and it's only about 4 inches square by about 2 inches deep. But it has only got 4 USB ports on, so I've had to cut down what I can actually put on there. But that's by the by. Anyway, who we've got tonight? And tonight, for your delectation, we've got Jamie. So both Andrew and Shug have got internet problems, and it's all Shug's fault.
Yeah.
Just get
Chuck
his
led the
keyboard
way.
out the way. And what I was about to say last week before my computer packed in is that since how Rob's out there, this is the new. Hang on, go back onto me. This is the new abrasives that Klingsport are putting out. It is the net abrasive with the Velcro on the back, and this is 6 inches wide. This one instead of the usual 4.5. So you can either get 2 3-inch discs out of this or 3 2-inch discs out of this, which is something I've been wanting for years and years and years. And I discussed it with Rob last September down at Yandles, and he came up with the goods. Thank you very much, Rob.
Did
Very
you
much
did you say
appreciated.
Klingspor?
Klingspor. Oh, that one. Which one? Oh, there it is. Right, what we're doing tonight. I'm still on this vase. I haven't done anything with it since last Wednesday. In fact, I haven't done any turning since last Wednesday. It's been one of them weeks. So, what's going to happen tonight is that I'll get this hollowed out. It's been sanded, it hasn't had any finish yet because there's a hell of a lot more work to do on this. So what I'll do, I'll get it drilled out and get it hollowed out, and then we're going to be using the Dremel. I'll draw the design on once I've got it hollowed out. So that's what we're going to do.
Well, all right. I'll get
Right.
to doing Huey's job because he decided not to show up.
Yeah, bloody typical.
So all right, let's quickly scroll up a little bit. Let's start with let's make Andrew feel special and put him at the top for a change. We've got AGK Woodworks out there. We've got Door 60. We've got Rob from Klingspor Abrasives UK out there. We've got Mike Evans. We've got Door 60. We've got Little Val from Littleville, also known as Wee Val. We've got Fred Gilliver. We've got Barry Chitty. We've got Wurzel the Wood Butcher out there. We've got Roger Wallums out there. We've got Dr. Bob. We have Anthony Green. We've got Wooden Bow. We have Mr. James Crawford. We've got Leo. We have Malcolm Douglas. We've got Roy's the Boys. We've got Dances with Ivarks. Hey, hello there, Mike. We have Jennifer's Craft and Creations is out there. We've got Susie the Swiss Woodturner. We've got Trent Creek Woodturner Cornwall. How you doing, Chris? Everyone go and follow Chris on the Instagrams. He does some good stuff. We've got Door 60. I think I said that, but I'm going to say it again anyway. We got Andy the Valley Woodturner. Let's keep
Hang on,
going.
I'm just dropping stuff.
All right, you keep dropping stuff. We've got Ward Wilson's out there. We got Glyn the Yorkshire Git. We got Alan Gibb. Let's keep going. StreamYard's bouncing about. We got Doug Miller at Woodspun Round. We got Roger Kent. Let's keep going. Oh no, you just changed cameras. That's all. I thought you left me again. Well, at least Andrew's made an effort because he said hashtag Shug's fault. Everyone put hashtag Shug's fault in the chat because it's hashtag Shug's fault.
Oh, forgot to measure how deep I want to go.
Real deep. Let's keep going. We've got Rob from Copperell Woodturning out there. Let's keep going. We've got Huey is out there. Let's keep going. All these people that haven't got internet still managed to get in here, don't they? Let's have a look. We've got Martin Ford is out there. He's turning crazy. We've got Carson Peterson's out there. At the moment, I'm at the bottom. It says that everyone's saying hello to Vicky, but I can't see her out in the chat. Oh no, there she is. Vicky's out there as well. So Douglas Mungham's out there as well. So if I missed you, just write something out there. Say I missed you. You missed me, Jamie, but it's Shug's fault, and I'll get back to you. All right. I've got to mention that Laurie's out there, Brad R and Old Man Rivers out there. Even if they're not, we've got to say it anyway. All right. Any questions for Wayne tonight? Right. Prefix it with QQQ, and we'll get them answered if we can. Wurzel says you didn't miss me, but it's still Shug's fault. Amen to that. Amen to that. Rob says I miss you, Jamie, and it's so much. It's all Shug's fault. There you go. I can understand that. I can understand that. Vicky wants to know what you're making tonight, Wayne.
A mess.
A mess. There you go. Albert Dawson says you missed me and it's all Shug's fault. There you go. Wifey Woodshed's in. Shug, you better get your internet back on, sunshine. You've got a lot of apologising to do. Mike Hughes from Millmints is in. Huey says, I'm only here to take the blame for AGQ not having no internet. I think AGK is better off put the internet up on the shelf so we can't just turn the switch on.
That's the drilling done.
Mr. G's Woodturning's in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You have 66 wonderful people watching.
Oh, excellent. Thank you very much, guys. Lid off. I don't know if you can see, but there's a bit of discoloration around here. It's a little bit darker than anywhere else.
Oh, yeah.
That's with the drilling. That's just the moisture coming out with the drilling.
Mm-hmm. We have the Awesome Country Wood Girls in.
Good evening. Turn the speed up. So I'm just using my spindle gouge to start off with, the hollowing.
We've got Lucy the Miss Potatoes in. Rob from Klingspor says, Jamie, the truth is they were both naughty and their better halves have changed the Wi-Fi password. Yeah, there you go. I reckon there's a lot of truth behind that, you know.
And now we'll go on to the mid-size hollower. Need that tool rest up just a little bit.
Mike from Dance with Aardvark says, question. Is that a black line spalting or a crack?
It's spalting, Mike. So when you are using carbides, I would recommend using Easy Wood Tool ones. But have the cutter on centre height of the piece you're going to hollow and you have the bar horizontal or parallel to the bedways.
Alan Gibbs says, question. Wayne, I guess this is for Rob as well. Wayne, are Klingspor doing the 150 mil grits, 150 millimeter in all grits?
I know they're doing it in, well, the ones I've got 120, 240, 320 and 400. That's the ones that I've got.
Yeah, that's what Rob just said. Yeah. Carson Peterson, welcome, says, question. Friend of mine says, insists on putting beeswax on the Forstner bit a couple of times whilst drilling, makes everything run smoother. I don't think it makes much difference. Thoughts?
I don't tend to do that, to tell you the truth. What I tend to do, if I'm going to be doing any drilling, I will give, because I use the, there's a camera. I use the sawtooth bits. Oh, that's a bit out of focus. Let's put the overhead on. Yeah, so I use the sawtooth bits, and what I use is I use a diamond card to sharpen the main flat bit, if you like, that main flat bit there. I use a diamond card, and I use a smaller diamond card to do all the saw bits. It doesn't take very long. I've been using that drill for years and years and years now, and it just needs a quick sharpen every now and again.
There you go. You can get them sawtooth bits from the dentist. Anita's in, my best friend.
Hey, Anita.
We've got MB Woodturnings in, says hello everyone. And we're up to 68 wonderful people. So just to let everybody know as well, AGK has a premiere out at 9:30 tonight, even though he has no internet. He managed to get one out. So I'll put a link in for the chat there. And Connie, yeah, cheeky girl, is in.
Hey, Connie.
I just saw a question there. Where did it go? Where did it go?
Oh, that's bad. I've just turned my volume up. I can hear you now.
Mike says, can you get the teeth crowned if one breaks off?
If you went to an engineering firm, I would think they might not be able to put a new tooth on, but they'd be able to sharpen up the rest of them anyway. But there is a fair amount of thickness on the drill itself, so they might be able to regrind the teeth. Pretty clever people, these people's engineering firms.
We're waiting for Zed to come in because we need some dad jokes. Unless somebody else has got some. We've got Terry Cox out in the chat. I don't know if I've said it, but we've got Fred Delivery out there as well. Lucy says there was only 21 thumbs up when I came in. Show everyone some, show Wayne some love, people. Ward says, I've not seen Ashley in a long while. Is she okay? I spoke to Ashley a few days ago. She's all right, just very, very busy. She's been on holiday. But yeah, she's still about, just extremely busy with work. Mark at Turn Again Crafts is in.
Good evening.
Doug Miller wants to know, how do trees get on the internet? Do they log on?
Oh, God.
That was a guess.
Yeah, so a guy goes into a library and he says to the librarian, "Can I get a cheeseburger?" And she says, "You do know this is a library." He said, "Oh, sorry. Can I get a cheeseburger?"
AGK says, question. That's a nice tool that you're using, Wayne. What is it?
It's the mid-size #1 hollower. Unlike this one. Oh, I'm on the wrong camera.
Camera.
This is the Pro #1 hollower.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Andy the Valley Woodturner says, what do you call a fake dad? A faux pas? Alec Gibbs says, is it only Easy Wood Tools that you can buy replacement cutters? No, I'm sure most companies that sell carbide
No.
tools sell replacement cutters. Just Easy Wood Tools are the best. Andy the Valley Woodturner says, how do you make an egg roll? You push it. Vicky says, all I got was cheeseburger. We've got Spun by Green Jeans is in the chat. And we have 71 wonderful people.
Excellent. Cheers, guys.
Ward Wilson says, how do you get a baby astronaut to sleep? You rock it. Andy the Valley Woodturner says, did you hear about the fire at the shoe factory? Unfortunately, many souls were lost. Doug Miller says, how do trees grow their social circles? They branch out. Katie Cornish made in, and Douglas Mungham's got to take off. Bert Bowl says, I got a phone call the other day asking me if I wanted to buy a coffin. I said, are you kidding me? That's the last thing I need. Andy the Valley Woodturner says, what kind of fish knows how to do an appendectomy? A sturgeon.
Oh, jeez. This was your idea, this was, you know.
I know, right? Auntie Paula's here.
Hiya, Paula.
Andy says, what did the boy say to his fingers? I'm counting on you. Vicky says, hashtag blame JP. Wrong. Hashtag blame Huey. The conversation would be a whole lot different if Huey was here. Hashtag no shuggisms. Ward Wilson says, I was accused of being a plagiarist. Their words, not mine.
Very good, very good.
What kind of wood do celebrities turn? Hollywood?
These are getting worse. Right, I think that's about it for the hollowing. I'm not going to sand the inside of this because there's going to be other things going on. Where's my pencil? Right, now I'm going to go back on the overhead.
Lucy wants to know if I'm feeling lonely as the sole earworm. Nope, no. Feeling quite comforting, actually.
I'm useless at drawing.
Huey's not being an interruptopotamus. Anthony Green says, my step ladder got delivered today. I never knew my real ladder. Andy says, did you hear about the guy who drank invisible ink? He was at the hospital waiting to be seen.
Let's see me.
So you're drawing sporting on there.
Yeah. I probably should have picked a plainer piece of wood, to tell you the truth. But
yeah, you're going to end up carving out where the sporting is.
well, it's probably going to end up getting coloured anyway. So it's just this was one of the first pieces that came to hand, which was around about the right size for what I'm wanting to do.
Roy say, I have to say it's very quiet about Shug and Andrew. One can get a word in. Andy says, what did one volcano say to the other one? I lava you.
Absolutely bloody awful. Right, so what I'm going to do now is use my Dremel to get rid of some of the areas that I've drawn on here. So what I'll do, I'll fill in the bits that I'm going to get rid of. All will become clear or not.
Wardwell says, how do you get, what do you call a group of men standing in line for a haircut? A barbecue? Katie wants to say, slow down, I can't write all these quick enough for a panto. You can always rewatch it, Katie. Terry Cox says, how do you get a wild rabbit? Hit it with a wok. Terry Cox says, how catch a tame rabbit? The same way. And he says, what kind of bug can tell the time? A clock roach.
Right. Was that too loud?
Nope. Not at the moment. Katie, get Chris to write them down for you. We've got Larry's in. Vicky's off.
If it does get too loud, Jamie, just mute me.
No, it seems like your headphone. It starts off pretty loud, but then your headphones, which could kind of cancel that out. So you're all good at the
Right,
moment,
okay.
mate. Katie says she can't be bothered to shout upstairs. There we go. Pop. Wild Will says, "Why is Peter Pan always flying? Because he never lands." Andy says, "What do you call a can opener that doesn't work? A can't opener." Greenhaven Creations is in. How you doing, Steph? Wars says, "I told my wife that her underwear is too tight and too revealing. She told me to stop wearing them." Have I missed somebody? Everyone's saying hello to Brian, but I can't see Brian. Oh, hello, Brian. I can't see you on StreamYard for some reason. Oh, right. Sorry. Okay. For some unknown reason, I thought your name was Steph. I got it mistaken. Okay. I've got, who else I got you mixed up with? Brickhouse Craftworks. That's what I got you mixed up with. My bad. Andy says, "I once read a book about glue. I couldn't put it down." Ward says, "What's a ghost's favourite car? A Buick?" We are getting up to that time of year, aren't we? With Halloween and all that sort of stuff. What's everyone's favourite Halloween joke?
Just got to clean my glasses.
That's good, cool. You only have one that birthday, the rest is anniversaries. Yeah, good point. Katie says, "I'm going to have to watch this again and write them all down." Very good, Mike, but I can't read that out. Ah, that's a good one. Monster Mash. Very good song. We've got Graham Hayning. Ward also says, I miss my ex-wife and my aim is getting better. MB Woodturning says, 2 Wi-Fi engineers get married. The reception was fantastic. Not in Huey and AGK's house, it wasn't. Hello, Mark Babes. We've got Raymond Weiss is in. Everyone go and check out Jennifer's Craft and Creations latest video on fractal burning with a laser and not one of them thingies that's probably going to kill you. It's a pretty cool video.
Right.
After Wayne's live, obviously, but before AGK's is live.
I'm not the camera.
Camera. And speaking of AGK's live, that's at 9:30 tonight. So I'll put a link in, or Wayne will put a link in without knowing it.
I'm good like that.
He's good like that.
Right, I'm just changing over bits. That was the wood cutting disc from Dremel, and I can't remember the number.
I actually used one not that long ago. What one number was it? I don't know. I don't know what I did with the packet.
I know what I did with my packet. I chucked it in the fire.
I know it starts with SC. Benjamin's in the chat and he's got pasta.
Right, so what I'm going to do now is carry on. I'm using that bit, which is one of the carbide tip bits, just to refine some of the shape on this. This eventually, this is going to need a hell of a lot of hand sanding to get everything smooth so I can get it coloured. So it is obviously not going to get finished tonight.
Wayne, that bit is it's the easy speed click SC544.
SC544.
Yep. Andy says, what do you call a cow with 2 legs? Lean beef. Graham Haynes says, is that a flaming vase or vase?
Yes, it's going to be similar. Yeah.
I'm not going to do loads of sand into it.
Oh, I see what you mean now.
Ben said, is that an alien egg? Lucy said, Ben, I lost most of my dinner tonight to a 5-year-old.
I wonder if one of the other bits would be better than that for the initial carving.
Rob says Wayne's making a collet for a very big Dremel.
Let's see what this one's like.
Oh, you've only got a couple of them cutting wheels then.
Yeah, just a couple. I do tend to use them a lot.
Mark Short says, what do you guys recommend for a finish for tea light holders? Something extremely flammable.
Right, tea light holders. A lot of the ones I've done in the past, I use, the first thing I use is one of the metal inserts, either brass or steel. Or you can use the glass ones, but I think they're more expensive. You can get the brass or steel ones quite cheap off eBay, a pack of 25 or something. I use them first, and I just tend to use a lacquer finish. I know it's flammable, but if you've got the tea light in one of those metal protector things, they're usually okay. Alternatively, use a wee battery. I don't know why I did that.
I've done that before.
I should really have that unplugged.
Yeah, I've turned the lathe off to turn the Dremel off before.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the electric ones. If you use the wee flickering electric tea light things, they work pretty good.
Miss T says, as a vase, I think it might leak if you put flowers in it. Doug Miller says, Babes, Yorkshire grit and wax.
What I want to do is take all of the sharp corners off, so hopefully that'll be less sanding.
Yeah. Mike from Dance with Advert says, found a shop in Birmingham called Copenhagen that had some really nice coloured glass tea light holders for a couple of quid, would make a good inserts. Woodwork Learners in says, I'm a few minutes late and Wayne is nearly finished.
No, this is one that got started last week, Andy.
What you could do as well, Wayne, after you've done this, is get strips of sandpaper and just round it off using that.
Yeah.
I'm starting to sound like I know what I'm talking about. You probably already knew that anyway. Is that the 8260? Yeah, it is. I just saw the light.
It is, yeah. Yeah, it's the 8260. Strange thing about the 8260, this is Bluetooth, this is.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can get your app for your phone, and what you can do is put in what you're wanting to carve or whatever, and it'll recommend what speed to go at, what bit to use, and everything.
Yeah. Tell you the heat of the battery. Tell you the heat of the tool. How much battery you got left. Pretty cool. Doug says I'd rather my tooth be white.
I think what I'm probably going to have to do is put this into the carbon jig at some point.
Anthony Green's made a suggestion for you, Wayne.
Yeah.
He says, how about a nice bit of spiraling towards the bottom of the vase, just below the flute cuts?
Okay.
What, like one of them? What is it they do on the? I've forgotten what they call it.
Like a barley twist.
Like a barley twist.
The only thing with that is that it's going to look really strange, seeing as how these aren't on a sort of twist type thing.
Yeah.
I could put some textured decoration on there with the Sorby.
Woodwork Learner says, I turn my Dremel on and look how many lights are showing for the amount of charge. Ben says, I need a Bluetooth peppermill. I'm thinking of never knowing if it needs refilling. We'll have a word with the higher-ups of Dremel, see if they can come up with one for you.
Right. What time are we on anyway?
42 minutes, mate.
Okay.
Plenty of time.
I'll just get some more carving done tonight, and the rest of it's probably going to be hand sanding. You definitely don't want to watch that.
No, no one likes that. Especially not for 2 hours. Andy's telling disappointing jokes in the chat now. Oh, there you go.
There we go. Oh, it's coming off the thing.
Just for people out in the chat, what is that carving jig you got there, mate?
Oh, this is the Simon Hope carving jig. So you can get it to fit your tool post. This one is an inch, and the thread size you can pick to choose your chuck thread. The only thing with the Simon Hope stuff is that if you are outside the UK, he doesn't which am I going with? That's it. He doesn't export stuff. That's the only thing.
Wurzel says, biggest joke of all, become a millionaire doing crafts.
Trying to get this to tip over a bit.
Woodwork Learner says, took me 2 hours to travel 150 yards in hospital car park yesterday, very late to my appointment. Dang. Benjamin says, speaking of frogs, there was a wee tiny hedgehog in the garden earlier. Oh, he said he's in his car as well. The helicopter landing or something. Susie's in, saying hi to Dewey. And Dewey's in, because Susie just said hello.
I'm not getting this at
Roger
the right
Kent's
angle.
got a question for you, mate.
Yeah,
He says, Wayne, how do you like the new SK100 Chuck?
I like it. I like it a lot. I, especially for the mid-size range pieces. You know, sort of between sort of 8, 12 inch, something like that. I still prefer my SK114 for a number of different reasons. Then the main one being it has got the indexing slots on the back, which the original SK114s came with.
Do you want to turn your camera around a little bit, mate?
I was trying to get it set up so you could actually. I'll tell you what I'll try and do.
You're off to the side a little bit, that's all.
Yeah, no bother. What I'll do, I'll turn that round like that.
Lucy says the police have just arrested the world's tongue twister champion. They said he'll be given a tough sentence. Woodwork Learner says, Wayne, is your computer fixed or just duct taped?
I'm using a different computer tonight because I haven't had a chance to get up to see Dale to see if he can do anything with it.
I'm sure he'll be able to.
My hand getting in the way there.
No, you're fine, mate. You're fine. Mr. Wayne Big Feeties is out there, which means Auntie Valerie should be out there too. So hello to both of them.
And happy anniversary to the pair of them.
Oh yeah, happy anniversary. Dewey says, what Dremel bit is that, Wayne? That's another that's another maxi bit, that is.
It is. It's a maxi bit. I can't really, like I say, I've chucked the wrappers out. I can't remember the number. I did have a sheet with them all on, but I don't know where that's gone either. No, can't find it. Sorry. But it is one of the maxi bits, one of the maxi carving bits.
So that is the 115DM by the looks of it, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm pleased it didn't go too thin on this.
Yeah, it looked really nice with it all rounded off. Yeah, Andrew just said 115 DM.
115 DM. Cheers, Andrew.
Yeah. Hashtag sponsored. Everyone's saying hello to Wayne and Auntie Val. And happy anniversary to them.
Right, I'll just start doing some sanding on this. I'll not do very much. Just so you get the idea of what I'm going to be doing. This is going to be me doing this for the next 35 hours or so.
Oh, not long then. And you say you haven't got your patience for scroll sawing.
This is going to be one of these pieces that I start thinking, why the bloody hell did I start? Oh, why is that moving? It
Andrew
doesn't take
says,
long with cling
think of the
sport though.
workout.
It doesn't take long with cling sport though. That's the main thing.
No, there you go.
I've
AGK says, think of the workout, Wayne.
I'm actually using 120 here. What I should really do is get my 80 out to start off with. But I'm only going to be showing what I'm going to be doing. And
Wurzel says, go on, mate.
what's going to happen is that I'll probably have round the bottom. I probably will leave it on the chuck and do a bit of texturing with the Sorby texturing tool down here. But up here, then this is going to be painted black down here. Then it'll go to red and then it'll go to yellow at the top. So it does get that flame effect. And I'll probably just try to do the inside in black. That's what I'll probably try and do the inside in. So you're going to get so when you look through the spaces, you're going to get the contrast between the black in the background and the red and yellow in the foreground. That is the plan. That's what's going to be happening over the next, or probably a couple of few weeks till I get this sanded up properly. But I just thought I'd let you see the beginning of it, and I'll maybe put some work in progress photos up and things like that, so you can see how it's going, and we will see how it finishes off.
Rob said, Wayne, did I ever send you an MM630 spindle mounted thing with lots of abrasive fingers on it?
I showed somebody one of them the other day.
Hammy. Wurzel
Right.
says, about time we did some more scroll sawing, Jamie. Funny you say that. I'm about to start
Funny
doing
you
some
should say that. Jimmy and I were just talking about that before the live started. Rob, you sent us some of them. I can't remember if you sent us the I know the ones you're talking about, but I can't remember if you sent us some or not.
Stephen Madden's in as well.
Hi, Stephen. Nice to see you. Right, let's bring Jamie back in, although you can do that yourself while I clean my glasses.
There we go.
See that? No hands.
Rob says, no, this was ages ago. A red thing about 4 inches diameter.
Yes, yes, you definitely sent us one of them, Rob. I just can't put my hand on it at the moment. But it would be ideal for doing this work.
Wells says, that's all you did when I first met you all online. Yeah, I know, right? And then I got a lathe and things changed. Yeah. Yeah, I need to start doing some more of them.
Yeah, because Shug was asking about one of them one night, and I did show it to him. I'll have put it somewhere safe. In this workshop.
Yeah, so safe you can't find it.
Yeah. I'll come across it in about 6 months or so.
AGK says, and me.
And me.
Yeah, and me.
Right. Oh, I didn't put any link to the top of the chat.
It's all right. There's a link to Andrew's live
Grant,
tonight.
thank you. Thank you. Oh, towards the end of November, I may well be putting out a discount code for my Hampshire Sheen ambassador page. Martin asked me about it the other day, and I did say to him, I'll leave it until after Harrogate because a lot of people are going to be saving up money for Harrogate anyway. So around about the 22nd of November, I think it is, which is a Wednesday night, there may well be a discount code going out for my ambassador page, which will last around about a week.
Wurzel says, who was the router guy? Was it Richard? Yeah, that was Richard Morley.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Also tonight we've got the Creative Makers podcast, which we've got David Miller from DM Miller Designs. So that's on tonight.
No hands. No hands. I'm getting really good at this.
There's a link to that in there as well.
And if you are a member of the Worldwide Woodturners group, their meeting starts at 12 o'clock our time, 12 midnight. I think that's 6 Central and 7 Eastern, or it's 7 Central
Yeah, that's
and
right.
8 Eastern.
Yeah, Eastern's 5 hours behind, Central 6 hours.
Doug, no, Martin didn't do a live yesterday. He came up briefly, but he's just doing some tests, and I think he's turned around and said that he's trying to up his game a bit doing live, so he's going to be doing probably a whole load of different tech stuff like he usually does. Right, so that's us at 9 o'clock. I think I will end it there. Thanks everybody for coming along and sticking with this. And like I say, I'll put work in progress photos up, probably beyond Insta and Facebook, and I think that's it. So, a good night, everybody. Thank you for coming along, and good night to Jamie, and thank you for helping out as usual. And we will catch you later.
Mm-hmm.
Night night.
On Andrew's live.